Hello ePapery friends, this is Erin and I'm showing you my face today, such as it is, because I want you to know that I am alive and well and I'm here. I've had some things going on these past few weeks that have made it so that it's been very hard to get some more videos shot, so I apologize for that. Hopefully you've been enjoying Mom's videos. I know I have been. So, oh gosh, my hair is, sorry, excuse me while I fix this. That'll teach me not to make myself up a little bit before putting myself on video. But anyway, we're all real here at ePapery. there's nothing glossy going on here. Anyway, so what's been going on? So I've had some water issues in my studio area, nothing to the degree that Edith at Scrapbooking with Me has had at her house. So thank goodness for that. Edith, we love you. I'm glad your house is coming back together. But we had an issue with the drain that collects the condensation from our AC unit. And it was severely clogged. We didn't realize it, so all of that condensation just kind of flowed back, and it kept raining and raining and raining outside. And then we had like really hot days, so we were running the AC. It was super humid and ugh. So anyway, lots of condensation and runoff water backing up into the only place it could go, which was my studio. So I have lots of wet carpet and all sorts of things going on. If you can hear that in the background, that's the dehumidifier going. We discovered the problem, I think about 2-3 weeks ago. The drain has since been fixed, but the moisture is still in the air here and in the carpeting. The carpet is pretty good, but it is still damp, so I'm continuing to run this dehumidifier. It is past the point of smelling now, so I can actually sit down here and work pretty well. There were some times there at the beginning where I could barely stand to be down here to even move stuff around. It was awful. And we don't own this place. Had it been mine, I would have just said rip all the carpet up and let's put something else down. I would never put carpet in my studio area by choice anyway, but it's not my place. The landlord elected to go the fan and dehumidifier route, so that's what we're stuck with. Anyway, so here we are, and I will show you kind of what I've been dealing with here. So cut. So this is kind of what I'm working with right now, because things have gotten a little out of hand with the water damage. So need to spend some time today doing some cleaning and organizing. But hopefully I will get some fun time too. But yeah, things got just a little nutso in here with the air conditioning drain getting plugged and the water damage, and just it's been raining a lot here, so it just is not drying out. We have this big commercial size fan, and I'm bumping into my secretary here, and a dehumidifier which needs to be emptied, but and the carpet is still damp. And it's been running now for about 2 weeks. So this is why Erin hasn't been able to do any videos, because we are in a state of chaos here. So anyway, just thought I would share a little bit about what's going on here. And we're back. So the other thing that has been going on, I don't know if I've told you much about what I do for my job outside of ePapery. I run my own business, and I do project management, strategic planning, virtual assisting kind of stuff. And I have one client that takes up the majority of my capacity. I'm trying to grow my business. So that has actually been taking up a lot of my time. which is great. And I'm glad that my business is successful. I'm looking at bringing on a couple of business partners and associates underneath me and turning myself into an agency. So that's really exciting. But it does mean that, you know, sometimes the balance has to sway away from e-papery and towards that business. But I'm hoping over the next couple months I can find some more time to concentrate on this, because this is where my passion is. So I'm happy to be back behind the camera, happy to be back down in the studio and working. This is where I love to be. So I'm hoping you'll be seeing a lot more of, if not this, then my hands. So, and then just like motherhood things, you know, my daughter finished up her the last of her 8th grade year. So I have a high schooler now. My baby's going into high school, so I'm staring down the barrel at empty nesterhood, and it's weird. Yeah, just kind of like she's cranking up softball and, you know, getting her stuff set for next year. She auditioned for the show choir and made it into show choir, auditioned for the musical, made it into musical, and so we've got all sorts of very exciting things going on here for her. And just life, you know, it happens. So anyway, I'm glad I'm back. Today, just for a short project, since I've been talking at you for a while, I had somebody make a comment on my studio tour video that they would like to see how I made my my book that holds ephemera. So I hope I got the right book that they were talking about, because I had I thought it was one thing, and then as I thought about it, I'm like, no, I bet you it's this. So if it was you that made the comment, and this is not the right thing, let me know. But I do plan on making a couple of other videos about different ways to store ephemera. And so if I didn't hit it with this video, hopefully I will hit it with one of my upcoming series on storage and organization, because I kind of have a passion for that too. And I've been doing a lot of it in my own studio, so I might as well share it with you. So anyway, quick little tutorial on how to make that Rolodex style book today, so stay tuned. All right, so this is, I believe, what that lovely viewer was talking about, is my ephemera holder that I made out of a book. This is super simple to make, everybody, so I am just going to give you a quick tutorial. I'm doing this with a Reader's Digest book. You can choose any hardcover book that you want. It does not matter. This one is just a Reader's Digest with the plain cover, so I'm not wasting one of my pretty cover ones. And literally all you do is you go through and I'm going to maybe leave this one, but you fold each one of the pages in half. So just like match up the edge of the page down into the spine. If I happen to see an illustration that I like, I might tear that out. Like this one's kind of cool. So maybe I'll tear that out of the book. But just fold them in. Now, what you will notice will happen as you get further in, it will start getting kind of hard to hold this side down as you fold more pages. So what I would suggest is that you have a clamp or 3 or 4 ready to go to support you, an extra set of hands. Because it does become unwieldy as you get further into the book. And once you can no longer clamp it to the cover, you can just clamp at least like the pages together. And then because what you're essentially doing, I suggest clamping them on the side, I guess, because essentially what you're doing is doubling the width of the page. It will naturally fan out. Okay. And it will be so dense that it will hold all those pages in place without even gluing them, which is kind of nice, because if you decide you ever don't want to do this anymore or use this book anymore, you may still like tear out the book pages and use them, or unfold the book pages and still have it as a book to use for an altered book or something like that. Oh, somebody wrote something in there. I always like finding when people make notes in the margins or leave little notes or dates or greetings. So, yep, see, it's starting to get just a little bit crazy here. So I'm just going to take a clamp. I'm going to clamp it up here, but I'm not going to clamp it to the cover. And I mean, it is literally, excuse me, literally this easy. So I don't think I need to make you, excuse me, watch me do this whole thing. But that is basically how it works. Now, it holds a lot of stuff. I mean, I could fit so much more in here, but I'm going to take everything out for or a few things out, just to kind of make it easier to see everything in here. And what I use this for is kind of as I'm preparing and I want just to have some stuff easy to grab. That's kind of what I have ready to go. But some people will decorate this side. Some people will put it on, put like little legs or a stand back here so it kind of stands like this. I don't know if you can, camera angle might be kind of weird, but stands like, you know, with the one side kind of up a little bit, so it looks kind of upright at you. Like, I don't know how to I don't know how to get that in camera good, but so anyway, so you could absolutely do that. For my purposes, I was like, well, I'm just going to leave it flat for now, but you know, maybe in the future I'll put just like a little something back there to hold that one side up so that it takes up less space on the table. But like, you could use this also to stick your mail in, your bills, recipes, you know, whatever. It's a very useful little holder, and it's super inexpensive, and it's very easy to make. You don't need any tools, you don't need any glue. It looks really cool. So there you go. Quick tutorial there. There are tons of other tutorials on how to make these on YouTube. Just search up Rolodex book or, you know, ephemera holder book or something like that. I'm sure that there's plenty of other videos that you could watch, but this is the nuts and bolts of it. So have fun, make some, you know, share yours with us using the hashtag #epapery_show-and-tell on Instagram, if you would, so that we can see all of your projects. That would be awesome. We love seeing all the creativity and the projects that you guys are doing. So go ahead and share those so we can find them. And have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye.